What's up, y'all? So I'm back with our second video. This is our official second video on my solo YouTube. Stop what you're doing. Make sure you follow me on everything. It's at Wayne, W-A-Y-N-E, Seymour, S-E-Y-M-O-U-R _ Follow me on everything at that. And if you're on Snapchat, it's real W-S-E-Y-M-O-U-R. So today's video is going to, let me stop, I'm going too fast. So if y'all seeing this video, that means that we got the YouTube to 1,000 subscribers. Insert the cheers. So we back. This video is the Q&A. I did a poll on my Instagram I think about a week or so ago. Anyway, I did a poll and I was like, do y'all want a mukbang? Do y'all want a Q&A? Do y'all want a guy talk? And surprisingly, the Q&A won. I thought y'all already knew everything there was to know about your boy Weezy, but I could be wrong. So without further ado, let's get into it. I have the I have the questions on my handy dandy iPad. I told myself I'm gonna answer about between 5 and like 8, closer to 5, because I want these videos to kind of be quick, easy, so y'all can watch them or listen to them like while y'all driving, while y'all in the gym. You know, it's quick, so you know, because I don't want to take all day. But let's get straight into it. So, any new guy? No. So, if you don't recall, in the very first video, I answered that question. There is no new guy. Your boy is chilling. As you know, Deontay and I were in a relationship for 3+ years, and it just wouldn't be the brightest idea to jump into another committed relationship, right? Just not smart. I'm big chilling. Like, I'm so chilling that I'm at home alone almost every night. And in the times that I'm not home alone, I have a very dear friend who comes over from Memphis. And obviously, he's more than welcome to stay here. That is the only exception to me not being home alone. So with that being said, to reiterate, I'm single. There is nobody. Nobody wants to be with me. Sorry. What's inspiring you right now? I like that question. So, and if y'all don't know, I'm reading Lyric directly from Instagram. So, what's inspiring me right now? That's a very good question. Everything. I feel like literally I'm drawing inspiration from the grass. Like, I'm taking my time with processing what this next chapter truly is and what I truly want it to be. I mean, because there's different routes that I could take it. Personally though, I think as of today, I must go with everything. I listen to the music that I like. I listen to music that I don't know. I'm drawing inspirations from them. I'm listening to people's stories. I'm listening to how they handle certain situations, how they cope, how they manage. I'm taking all of that to accountability because I think a part of life is navigating through obstacles, through the hard times, through the trials, through anything that is considered a test, if you will. And I think the beauty in that is seeing it through and getting through that. And by able to hear and listen to other people's struggles or the things that they went through, I draw inspiration from the people that were strong enough to stick through that fight and to fight that fight and to see it through the end. That's kind of where my inspiration is as of today. And I know it's kind of a long and drawn out like thing, but you know, I have to be honest. And outside of that, obviously, like, I pay attention to let me say this. I do and don't pay attention to, like, the things that I see on social media. Only because, like, there's a certain, like, push being pushed out as far as, like, what it means to be black and to be gay and to be relevant and all of that. And honestly, I'm not that. And if you get it, you get it. And if you don't, go get it. Because I don't want to, like, I don't want to be, like, anti whatever it may be that allows someone to go get their bag. Because as y'all know, that I'm for everyone getting the bag, whatever they may be, however they might be. But there's a certain way that I want to get my bag, and to each their own. So I'm saying all that to say, yes, I pay attention to what I see online. Yes, I know who's popular, who's popping. I know there's a specific route that I could take that could get me there. There are at least 2 specific routes I know that could take me to that next step, if you will. But I like to move out of genuineness. So I want to stick to, my script and what works for me, and that's just being real with y'all. But all of that to say, because I just ramble real bad, and y'all know I hate rambling. All of that to say, I draw inspiration from just about anything. What does friendship mean to you? Very, very good question. So, I think the number one thing that should be key in any friendship is support. And I say support because I feel like in a lot of our friendships, or in a lot of our relationships even, we are in them and we might give onto the next person. We might give our friend this and that, or whether it's like financial giving, whether it's like mental giving, whether it's spiritual giving. We give and we give and we give, but it's not necessarily reciprocated, right? Like, think back to a time where you had a friend, and like whenever that was like, girl, you got $10, or hey bro, can you spot me this or that? And you're like, yeah, whatever, cool, boom, you own it. But then, if there was ever a time where you might need it and you hit them, or even if you brought it up, right, and they didn't even nudge or budge to even be like, yeah, I got you on this, or yeah, I got you, or you know what I'm saying? I think that's lacking in today's friendships, because not even necessarily speaking from my own perspective, but as I listen to other people like talk to me, and they tell me like, like their friendship struggles or issues or whatever, that's kind of coming up. Like, I often ask people, so what are you getting out of this? Like, what feeds you in this situation? What keeps you wanting to be in this situation? And when I ask those questions, they're just like, well, we've been cool for X amount of time. Time is subjective. You can be with somebody, or you can be friends with somebody for 8 years and only know so little about them, or only gain so little from them. And you can meet somebody and only know them 2 months, and then within them 2 months, your whole mindset can be elevated. Your whole everything could have changed. Like, you just feel better. And I personally feel like I don't want to be friends with anyone that I can't gain something from. And don't get me wrong, not on a gold digger level or anything like that, but more so just on we're here to elevate each other. I want to be around people that can get me to the next level, and I want people to be around me because they believe that I can get them to where they need to be. And it's not about using one another. It's not about anything like that. It's just about, you want to attract good company so that you can be in good faith. And that's kind of my whole mindset on that. Like, I try to be mindful of who I allow into my space, into who I allow here, into who I allow text my phone, like everything. I try to be very, 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 very mindful of that, because the wrong energy can lead you down the wrong path. The wrong activity can mess up your life. And I know I sound like somebody daddy, and my mom used to tell me this all the time, like, when you hang around the wrong crowd, like, wrong can be done, and you cannot even be at fault. And I think as we grow older, we tend to kind of forget those small little lessons that our parents tried to instill in us. But I will say that, like, it's so important to listen. So in today's time, as I reflect and I look back, when I look at friendships, I definitely look for support. I want someone that's gonna congratulate me on the small wins, the big wins. It don't necessarily have to be on social media or in public, but just, you know, just that feeling of knowing, like, hey, I see you, I recognize what you're doing, I think you're doing a good job, keep it up. That's why when my friends do stuff, whether it's like a promotion, a raise, or new cars or whatever, I'm over the moon. Anybody can tell you I'm the happiest person for the next person. Like, I love seeing people win in life, because I feel like it's enough struggle like that, it's enough hardship, so when people do something that's good or that makes them feel good, I love to support them and I love to push them to the moon. And that's just, you know, that's just my MO personally. So what's important and what does friendship mean to me is support your friends. And if you don't support your friends, be a better friend and support them. And that's what I gotta say about that. So next, do you still have the cats? So, quick backstory for anyone that don't know. Moon, which was my cat, my dear, dear, dear Moon, my Libra sister, she basically ran away, right? We went for a walk. She was enjoying the walk, but it was like in that funny season change where, like, the leaves were still kind of crispy, but they were falling, so that the new leaves would grow. And she stepped on the leaf, basically. Scared, it spooked her so bad, she ran up the tree. And I was like, mind you, she's in a full harness, she has a leash on, she has her collar, everything under the sun on. And I'm just like, what the, like, I didn't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So she's up there, I'm trying to get her down, like, Lord, I'm trying to get her down, I couldn't get her down. Y'all, hold on, I think I might have a photo. Or I could be wrong. But, y'all, my girl, she got, y'all look. This is Moon, big chef. Wow, it's gonna be hard to see because of the lights. That's Moon in that tree. And what was I supposed to do? Like, y'all, I tried and I tried. And then, let me tell you, she continued to climb even higher. Still, what was I supposed to do? Check this out. Like, why is she all the way up there? So, just happened to Moon. Got in a tree, then she gone with the wind. Alright, so then we had the kittens, right? We had Scar and we had Ro. And basically, we went on the trip. And prior to the trip, it's like, well, they're kittens, so they can't really stay at home that long. I think it was like a 2-week trip or something like that. So, they couldn't stay at home by themselves. So I found this lady through a friend of mine who basically was like, yeah, we'll watch the cats, we love cats, we can also help train them, because at that time they were like young and restless, and my mind, I couldn't, like, no. I came in the kitchen one day, Scar was jumping out of the kitchen sink, and I was just like, I've never had a cat to behave, no. So, it was kind of like a win-win. Alright. The lady says that Scar bit one of her other cats because she had like 1,000 cats there. I was like, okay, cool, I'll come get him. I kept trying to rearrange things to go get him. They stopped responding. I have text messages from like asking for the cats. Nothing. So at some point, I took my L. And it's sad because I really did like Scar. And I like Ro too, but y'all know like Ro wasn't necessarily mine. But Scar, you know, that was my first boy cat. He was very chill, you know, my vibe. So then Christmas of last year, 7 was purchased, and I bought her for him. So that's his cat, technically. And she's not here. But I would imagine she's doing well and she is thriving, and all well wishes to 7. Okay. Advice for people battling with self-comparison and or comparison in their relationships. That's a big one. So I feel like hello. Yes. What's up, though? Cause y'all be calling at the randomest time. It's 7 o'clock. Okay, that's fine. Gotcha. No, I got you. Okay. But sorry, phone call. But advice. So I feel like my personal take is to pretty much stay focused on you and what you can control, which is yourself, which is your thoughts, which is your presence, which is anything that you can do. Focus on that, because, and I'm rereading the question, you have to focus on you. Like, you might see, y'all can even take me for example, and we can get real transparent. So you look at me, right, and you're seeing me fresh off a haircut. You're seeing me fresh out the shower, skin moisturized. You're seeing me shirt thrown in the dryer to knock the wrinkles out. You're seeing me with multiple lights. What I'm getting at is you're seeing a version of me that was very controlled and not necessarily 100% natural, right? So when you look at me, you might think, oh, his skin might look good or XYZ, but the reality of it, like, anyone that knows me, and I'm very transparent, like, yes, I have been blessed with clearer skin on my face, but also on the flip of that, I suffer from eczema. I have it like here, and like really like my wrist and like here. And it flares up like when the weather changes, right? And you might not have knew that. And what I'm getting at is people only show you a very polished version of themselves, right? So obviously, like when I'm in photos or something, I'm not necessarily highlighting my areas that are like flared up or whatever. I don't do that, right? So like when you look at yourself and you might say, oh, I have a pimple, or oh, my hair's not cut, or oh, XYZ. And you might be like, but damn, this person hair always done, skin always good, boo to boo. That's because like, that's what they choose to present. People don't show you the bad. People only show you the good. And that's because social media has made it a place where we focus on fiction and we focus on this dream that everything's perfect when it's not. And I want to be a little different. Yes, you're gonna still see the polished version of me, but like if you've been following this journey with me, you'll know like I'll come on camera. I might not have had a hairline, no brown line, whatever. My hair's not even done. Like my hair's in a ponytail, and I don't care. You know, like at some point you gotta be real with yourself. Like there's no way you can look like $1,000,000 all the time. You just can't. And that's the reality of it. And then as far as like self-comparison in relationships, I don't 100% understand that part of the question, but what I'm gonna assume is that maybe you're referring to like comparing yourself to your partner maybe. And in that space, I would say never do that, because then that creates, I feel like that creates tension, right? Because you're not with someone to compete with them or to battle them. If anything, y'all are there to grow together, and hey, whatever you might be lacking in and that person might have, you can like reach out like, hey, how did you do this so well? Or, hey, what did you do to get you there? And vice versa. It should never be your partner versus you, or you should never want to compare yourself versus your partner. Like that's just a big no. And with the last channel, I used to oftentimes like see a lot of comments that were, oh, y'all, it's so funny. But it's not even funny, but it's just like what? Like there used to be like comments like, oh, the dark one is XYZ, or like I like the light one, or this one's mean. And it's like just these wild statements that are meant to like pit us against each other. And it never worked, obviously, but it's just still like if your mind's not there, it could. So with that question, I'm gonna tell you like never compare yourself. Everyone's different. Everyone has flaws. Everyone is unique in their own way. If you ever feel like unattractive, just know that you are definitely attracted to someone. I feel unattractive some days. I don't wake up every day and I feel like, oh yeah, I'm missing this and that. No, I mean, we all have our moments. So just never compare yourself, and remember, you're you for a reason. You were put here for a reason, and you gotta see it through so you can find out what that true reason is. That's what I gotta say on comparisons. How are you doing for real? I love it. So straight to the point. I'm good. My biggest struggle is figuring out what my routine is, what my normal is, what my life looks like now. Whether that's like when to go to the gym and to hang out with friends, how much money do I spend, how much money do I save, what's what, like I have no idea. I'm figuring it out. Just I don't know. I'm good though. I really don't know. Like that's such a good question, and it really has me kind of like pondering, because I'm trying to make sure like I'm being honest, and I guess in the most honest way I can say, I don't know how I am 100% of the time. Does that mean I'm out the deep end? No. But just like on a mental state of being, I don't 100% know. And that's being honest. And that ties into another question that apparently is like, it's funny because they're literally boom, boom. How have you been feeling mentally lately since it's Men's Mental Health Month? Mentally, I feel like life is spinning so fast, and I feel like I'm doing 1,000 tasks, and I'm knocking out tasks and getting done what needs to get done. But when I reflect and I look back and I think about my time and myself and my soul and all of that, this is real dark. But when I think about me, I don't see a lot of that. Meaning, I don't think I'm taking enough time to myself. And that's something that I'm trying to figure out how to work that into. Because by the end of the night, by 11 o'clock, I'm just wore out and tired and I'm asleep. I just fell asleep a lot of times on that couch and woke up at like 2, 3 in the morning like, what's going on? So I think in the upcoming months, I'm trying to focus on feeding into myself and, just doing things that bring me more peace and more clarity. Because right now there's not a whole lot of clarity in my life. And a lot of that's brought on me, and a lot of that is for me to kind of figure out. But I will say I'm lacking clarity, and I'm seeking it, and I'm working on it, and I'm paying attention to everything that's around me, because I think that my surroundings play a part in, just how I am and where I'm going. So, very, very good 2 questions. Thank you for that. I just felt like I had an open dialogue therapy session with you guys and myself. So thank you for that. All right, so final question is, what are you most excited for in your life now, not to be disrespectful of the past events? Thank you for including the second part of that. But if y'all know me, y'all know I don't move with that. What am I most excited for? I am genuinely excited to see how I personally grow. I want my character to continue to grow, to elevate in whatever way that it can. I'm excited to see where this YouTube goes. Like, guys, we hit so many views, and we almost had about, I don't know off the top of my head, because the channel's not there. We had, I want to say like 9,000 or something like that, right? So we had over like 9,000 subscribers, and we were doing views like 4,000 to 5,000 and things like that. But like 7,000 and under 1,000 subscribers, that is so crazy to me. And like, I'm so happy. Like, y'all don't know, like, that brings me the most joy. And I think something that gets construed about me is that this is for show, I guess. But the reality of it, I am genuinely I'm trying to word it. I'm genuinely the biggest advocate for YouTube. Like, I like YouTube. I like making videos. I love knowing the fact that there are people out there that genuinely care to see what I'm up to and care to know how my brain works. So I am beyond over the moon for that alone in itself. And to see what we've accomplished so soon, because I want to say we hit that 7,000 view mark on the very first video. Again, go watch it. I want to say we hit it in like 10 or 12 days, something like that. My mind's like terrible. But to have hit that so soon and to have just started this, it makes me the most happy person, the happiest person that I could be. So doing this is what brings me light, and doing this is what keeps me like, this brings clarity to kind of connect all the questions. This brings clarity to me. So thank y'all for that, and I definitely hope I can do this thing right, and I can keep y'all happy, and I can keep y'all engaged, and just know that there's so much more to go. And I remember in my first video, or I don't know if I said it on the video or if it was like Instagram or something, but I remember I was like, the next video is gonna be like a collaboration post, and it's gonna be, you know, the whole shebang. And it was supposed to be, and I had that lined up, but I felt like I wanted to give you guys something a little bit more intimate until then, because y'all have showed out so much with me, and I felt like what better way to keep the community fed, keep the family fed, than to do a Q&A, because I know you guys love to be nosy, you guys love to ask questions. And although I picked out the questions, I can honestly say like all of you guys' questions were very much so, how am I? How's my mental? How's everything going with me? It was very much forget whatever drama's going on, or forget the negative stuff, like how is Wayne doing? How is Weezy doing? You know? And I love that, because that's a test of y'all character, and it's a test of what y'all stand for. And as I stated before, we're gonna keep it rolling. Whatever happened in the past. This is a new journey. This is a new chapter. This is our chapter, and let's rock out. Let's rock out. And yeah, you know, so I'm excited to see where we go and how we grow, and just what comes of it. I know I said that was the last question. I get bonus question. Someone said, do you know that you have fans here in South Africa? I'm asking because I'm one of them. Thank you, number one. Number two, not really. So South Africa, what's good? Like, what's popping out there? Like, I didn't know that, you know, I'm reaching out there, and especially to reach out there being a young black guy from the streets of Memphis, Tennessee, to know that we out there in South Africa, a whole nother continent, the motherland, if you will, in Africa. That's big and that's major. And again, I don't know, like, just to see where we're going so soon, it means the world to me. And I'm excited to see where we go. Just know it ain't gonna stop. Let's touch Europe. Let's touch everywhere else. I want to see some supporters in Mexico. I'm trying to touch all the continents. Let's do it. Let's go big. Let's go big. We ain't going home. And with that being said, let's wrap up this video, because I know y'all ready for the third video. So we gotta get to the third video by wrapping up the second video. So thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. If y'all like this video, like, subscribe, comment, follow me on all my social medias. And if y'all want to see more Q&As, let me know. And if y'all think it's a good idea to create a playlist with just Q&As so y'all can keep up with them, let me know and I'll hop on that pronto. Thank y'all for y'all beautiful questions, and thank y'all for caring about my well-being and my mental state. And also, again, it's National Men's Health Month. It's National Men's Mental Health Month. So, my fellas, make sure y'all take care of yourselves. Hopefully this video can do something for you and your mental, and hopefully it helps, I don't know, empower you, or help you get through your bad days or your sad times. I love y'all. Thank you guys. Till the next time. Peace out, family.